Hey, content creators, delete every clip and highlight you've ever made. Delete all your VODs. Purge all your content and don't even have the game sounds or the game music on anymore. Play in silence. And if someone gets banned, granted they've overrode all the bans that have happened according to DMCA, but then you get banned. That's literally been their reaction, and it's at least 60-40. At least 40% is the content creator, if not 50-50 on this platform. YouTube and Twitch do not have a service without content creators. And it works the other way around too. Without them, there's no content creators. But oh, this is cool.
Oh, we chained up. What the fuck?
Oh, this is cool. I wish I would have seen the last part without the artist's permission.
Go, Tyrell, go!
Go, Tyrell, go! Oh, nice.
Glad to have you back.
Like how we're playing music on the stream right now, like that always used to never really be a big deal at all.
Not much, no. Keep up the fight, Crimson. We'll have a plan for you shortly.
Yeah, DMCA is a Digital Millennium Copyright Act, and it's a complicated thing, but the point is basically what happened is the content creators got thrown under the bus. Now, I was on another subject with that, Dr. Disrespect. The other thing that Disrespect's ban could be, let's be real, that's numerous things that it could be. But he did that when he filmed in the bathroom at TwitchCon, or E3, whatever it was. Twitch also had a bunch of sexual assault allegations come to light. And any streamer that had a sexual assault allegation against him who was a man was banned off the platform, no questions asked. Basically, there was like a whole Me Too thing that happened right around or even during the BLM, the whole BLM thing. And that Twitch did the same thing there. They painted with a very wide brush. Like the guy who does the Talking Dead, how like he got sexual assault allegations against him, and instead of just firing him, AMC actually investigated to make sure that it was real and found that it wasn't like legit, really. Which is at least fair to at least, you know, assumption of innocence. If it happened, then yeah, you gotta do something about it, but at least let them have a day in court, because it's very easy. People are gonna think I'm a fucking monster, but it is so easy to accuse anybody of anything, and then that shroud is around you forever. The shroud of accusation, whether true or not true. Now this, you know, in sexual assault, I guess I don't know enough about it, but it seems very varied. You know, it ranges from like flirting when someone's not comfortable. I don't know it, but it doesn't matter. Any streamer that was accused of sexual assault, fucking gone. Some of them, it sounded from what I was able to read, deservedly so. Some of them, I think it was a little bit more. I think that Twitch should have done more due diligence and at least given them an attempt to defend themselves, instead of just, hey, this person winked at me, so that's sexual assault, so your ass is gone. So what I'm saying is that Dr. Disrespect probably didn't have a sexual assault allegation, but the whole filming in the bathroom thing was close enough, and Twitch was doing its thing. And that was a big old purge. That was a purge of anybody who was even remotely associated with any of the sexual assault stuff. And they did the same thing with the DMCA stuff. So rather than build tools and rather than doing what YouTube did with DMCA, build tools and work with content creators to make it not a nightmare, they just banned people. And with sexual assault stuff, rather than doing what they have plenty of money to do, which is with partnered streamers investigating and hearing the case out, you know, basically having an HR department. Twitch is at a point with its partner program where it needs an HR department to settle these things, where both the accused and the accuser can, away from one another, privately present their evidence and tell their story, and then Twitch should make a decision, rather than, if I like accuse Tyrell of raping me, just banning him without even investigating. How's he doing
I
since?
did.
I mean, he's fucking rich, dude. I'm like, you don't even gotta worry about him. He's wealthy. So is Ninja. So is Shroud.
He actually bought into whatchamacallit. Whatchamacallit, the game we play.
Rogue Company.
Spartan
Yeah, roll
offers a
company, yeah.
potential evac
Yeah.
zone, but it's heavily
Yeah, and he
shielded.
streams on
Full
YouTube,
shielding
and
isn't exactly an evac
he's
zone.
he's
I
gone
did say
like and done
potential evac
crossovers. He's done
zone. Shield control
WWE
flight.
events,
Take him
and
down.
he's rich as fuck. You don't gotta worry about Dr. Disrespect any. Shroud and Ninja got hella rich off the whole Mixer collapse too. So you're saying he's struggling. Well, according to tax season, he'd be struggling. He needs that money he does to pay his bills.
Didn't it?
No.
Oh wait, didn't what's his name just go to Mixer though?
Mixer's
Ninja?
gone.
Right, but I'm saying, didn't he just go to like? Didn't they pay him a lot of money to go?
They paid him $17 million. That's what leaked out, is it was a $17 million deal.
Can do. Pack your bags and be ready to fly.
Just
That
to
was the
shut
purpose.
down.
Shut down, but his contract was binding. So even though Mixer shut down, they still got their paycheck. Him and Shroud.
Miller.
Right,
And
that's
they
what
got
I'm
all
saying.
that
That's the
money
thing, they got
from-
all that money.
Crimson's too
Right.
deep behind
Or
cover
nothing.
lines.
He got a huge, because also they had the first like month or two that he was over there, they bought all his subs for him. All you had to do was go click on his name and you were a sub. So he had another month where he had probably 100,000 subs, I'd bet you, at least. And they're more expensive on Mixer than they are Twitch, and he probably got a bigger cut. Now they're set for life. They're done. They've made it. As long as they're not, you know, like Nicolas Cage and they buy shrunken heads and 15 houses and they're super stupid with their money. Then they're not. But if they're smart with their money, they can live a nice, comfortable life and retire very early.
Yeah. I wish I had $17 million.
Oh shit. No doubt.
So, if your sibling had $50 million, and you
Had
lost
what?
one of your eye, let's say one of your siblings had $50 million.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And then you lost your eye, and it would cost $49 million to get you to replace your eye. Would you have them spend that money?
Yeah, of course. Would you?
No.
You're still gonna be a millionaire.
Yeah, at $1 million though, I will just. Well, I'm out of both weapons.
I say yeah,
Okay.
of course, because I would do it for them. I'd buy their eye back. So I assume they'd do it for me.
Well, I'm not saying like if they would do it for you. I'm saying would you want them to? That's what I'm saying. Like me personally, I wouldn't want them to waste their money. Like, just give me a glass eye and I'll be good.
It's just a lot of money, you know. I just think that sometimes enough is enough. Like, if I was ever rich, I would still, I hope, I want to, if I was ever rich, live really within my means and live modestly.
Oh yeah, I'm not buying no mansion or that shit. I'm buying a normal apartment. Not apartment, house.
I'd get like a nice managed house, well, easy to manage house in a good neighborhood. I'd buy land. I definitely would buy land and I'd invest in shit, but I wouldn't go over the top.
I would want to just go and buy like a block of houses and rent them out.
Rent them out. Fable
So
style,
at least I
become
have
a slumlord.
some money coming in.
I would just buy stocks. Buy hella stocks, and I'd give. Definitely would give. Like Habitat for Humanity is a big one. American Pancreatic Cancer Association.
And I ain't
big
giving
one.
shit, no.
Like what Lupo's doing right now. Like Lupo's doing it probably about exactly as you should do it. Once you've really gotten rich doing this, give it to charity. That's the way to do it. He's a good guy, Dr. Lupo. And that's... Yeah, like Ninja, I'm surprised Ninja still takes donations and stuff. He really doesn't need it at this point.
Oh, I think what's the name stopped doing it? Beauty Bar?
Dr. Lupo?
No, Beauty Bar. Stopped taking donations.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, it was like him and like 3 others.
That's
They
happening with
stopped
like...
taking donations at all.
Pokemon will only take $5, but of course you could just give $5 500 times, so... But like,
Yeah.
Shroud and Ninja, they're wealthy at this point. I don't know that they... I mean, keep getting subs, because fuck it, you're still doing your job. And I'm like, I don't think they should not make money. They're still showing up. But they probably don't need fuck you money at this point. But, hey, it's up to them. I believe in the free market and shit, so let them do them. Watch defeated Gorilla. Look, bro, look at what Gorilla requested and what it returned. How does that happen? The song Left, Right, Sharon Doc, Substrate functions. What the fuck? Some SQL tutorial. That is so strange.
Wow.
Also.
Fucking 12
Working
deaths.
as intended. Will not fix. Whatever happened to Gamergate? Kotaku people who, when they write their PlayStation review and only want to focus on how Joe Biden's an old white man and so therefore the revolution never came, continue to talk about it every single day because they're fucking stupid and don't know how to live a normal life. The vote's a privilege. Go watch The goddamn Crown. You know how shitty it would be to have a monarch? Good grief. I mean, we love the English, right? Basically our fucking cousins, but cool. You want crack? God damn it, get him out of here. Gamergate, dude, you know what is the most ignored part about Gamergate? Gamergate was some shit, alright? Gamergate was some shit, but they've all grafted. They've all grafted off of that so much. Nothing really changed except that you see on Twitter, evil white men who are game devs are evil, and you see a bunch of people who, for whatever reason, think that's a reasonable thing to say. Let's just fucking cast judgment on a whole segment of people based upon their race and their gender. That's not at all abhorrent or anything. That's not at all what the message of inclusivity is about, or diversity. If you are a fucking cisgender white male and you're a game dev, you're fucking toxic, selfish, and evil in the most literal sense of the word. Holy fuck. Holy shit.
Area's not
What?
secure yet. Marking your last few targets.
Gorilla just dropped a 25 sub bomb. A bomb.
Awesome.
Ain't rich, but I know a little bit. Damn, Gorilla. Damn. Holy shit. Dude. Wow.
Crimson,
Wow.
there's several Covenant aircraft docked in this area. Go see if anybody left the keys in the
Holy
ignition.
cow, man.
We're gonna steal a
Check those.
spaceship?
Get the subs
I
that
like
weren't
this
me.
idea.
Weren't you subbed? Weren't you gifted a sub? Hold on. Hey, wife, Exodus.
me?
It's not hard to sub for free. Holy cow, Gorilla. Holy. Oh my god, man. Thank you so much. Wow. Wow.
Oh, there you go.
Damn it, man. I've become ass. Oh, it is definitely a good thing that we came back to this, though. I bet the look mechanic and everything feels different when we get to Halo 6 anyway. It being on a new engine and all. But muscle memory. Been playing a lot of Halo. We're gonna get right back into the swing of it. A shotgun laying there. Whatever. I'll run a storm rifle. They're good. Oh, I'm gonna kill you. Oh, friendly fire, I guess.
Crimson's position. Acknowledged, Dalton.
Oh, hey, Icebreaker Squad's IFF tags just popped up.
Icebreaker. They're listed MIA. Crimson, dodge the Phantoms and investigate.
Spartans are never dead.
There's people down there. It's on you to bring them
Just
out.
missing in action.
Lots of activity nearby.
Also saw you stream
Ready
some
for
Road
anything,
Company. How'd
Crimson?
that go?
First game, they quit. Second game, people were just ass.
Huh?
Make it to the third game.
Why not?
I was just like, I was just not doing that shit.
What, playing alone?
Like people, yeah, people were quitting left and right. And shit. I wanted to try a rank out, but there's a thing like a placement match you gotta play. Just determine where you gonna be. And I don't want to do that by myself. So I was like, we need a team. We're gonna do placement matches.
Oh, for ranked?
Yeah. It's not like it. It just starts off where you fit, I guess.
So I noticed you organically will play Rogue Company, but not so much Apex.
So, I just want to try it out. It's
Oh, yeah. It has been a while. You were really good at that game.
I'm fucking him up. I'm happy about that.
Tough day. We get back into the flow of stream and have to get some sessions. But oh. Shit. You watch the Super Bowl? Oh god, he's from
He's still trying to hit you down. Believe this Bill Rogers.
I hate these Promethean things. I think I forgot to turn scoring on, but I kind of expected it to be on by default when it comes to ops. Doesn't scoring happen in the background anyway? Oh. Get the fuck out of here, you stupid dogs. Hit so hard. Did you watch the Super Bowl?
Hell no.
Oh, ew. It was a cakewalk.
Yeah, it was a blowout.
Yeah, it was a blowout. That's what happens when you got your entire O-line either injured or taking the season off. One guy in particular, he's 29 years old, Kansas City Chiefs offensive lineman. He's a doctor, a medical doctor, who took the season off to work the pandemic in Canada. He's a baker. His family runs a very successful bakery. He's a sailor who sailed around the world twice. He's a professional football player, considered a star. He's only 29 years old. I read this laying in bed at 11 a.m. on my cell phone. You ever want to feel like a complete and utter waste of life? Read about people that are more successful than you are by about a million.
Crimson, watch out! Spartan Miller.
Same age.
There's a phantom nearby that should suit Crimson's needs if they can find a way to override its security systems. Covenant spaceboat isn't exactly difficult.
I would assume his family's probably well-to-do, but I guess he was born on a sailboat. He had a head start, but still. Saw a lot of people on Twitter were like, "Happy Kaepernick Day," because Tom Brady won his 7th fucking Super Bowl. Bitch, Kaepernick sucked. He was the 21st out of 23 quarterbacks in the NFL. He had a pass completion percentage of like 10. He was just bad. He was just bad in the last season that he played. Like, get out of here with that bullshit. Just let the guy have a day. He's been in the NFL for 45 fucking years. Nobody will ever probably come close to what he's done. Don't make it anything more than a guy playing football. Yeah, like, just celebrate what it is. Don't take any of that shit in there. Just celebrate what it is. It's absurd that he's been able to do this.
I like his documentary though. Folks like he was just an absolute guy. For some reason he was able to pull it off. Like,
Dude, the fact that he went to a new franchise that hadn't won the Super Bowl or even been close in over a decade without Belichick, that just completely solidified his legend. He didn't need Bill Belichick. Last year, him and Belichick kept having a bunch of like grief because Belichick was making sensible moves and didn't want to change anything, didn't want to rock the boat, even though, hey, you have like the greatest football player of all time on your team. Do everything possible to put people around him. Don't let him get sacked like they were letting him get sacked. When you're fucking 40, you got to think about how hard you used to hit in high school. And then you got to times that by the NFL. 6'5", 300 pounds, and you're 40 years old. Like, you can't take too many more of those hits. So they got bitters. Right.
Oh, okay.
Fuck you up. And then Gronk came out of retirement. Yeah, it just was a super good team. Say what again?
saw the teams that were playing, and I was confused. I didn't know when the fuck Tom Brady even got over there. On
Oh,
that team.
everybody. It's because it's like MLB doesn't do this near as much as all the others, but they all do this. Which is, oh, you've been losing for a few seasons. Okay, here's first round in the draft pick, and you have a much higher salary cap than everybody. The NBA is the worst about that. The NBA is almost rigged. You know, they'll tell people, like, hey, you gotta win. You played sports, you know what it's like to be told by your coach, hey, you gotta lose. I want you to purposely lose this game so we get draft picks next year. Fucking ruins it. Yeah, like, they'll in the NFL, but especially the NBA, they'll purposely lose games if you're a franchise that's struggling so that you get more money for the salary cap and you get more picks in the draft.
Oh, damn. Wow.
That's the NBA has like unique issues because they're so bad about salary caps and the way that they organize their drafts. And that's why it's like, okay, let's just put 3 All-Stars on a team and let's go to a franchise that's been losing and go win some championships. It's not really about the franchise anymore. Whatever team's losing, go to it. Well, that's what the Buccaneers were. They've been losing a bunch. They have a lot of money to play with. They have high draft picks. So they basically had... It was a perfect situation to take an all-star quarterback and then put a huge Super Bowls. And he's in his 40s. Just enjoy it. It's crazy.
Yeah, he did it, not Kaepernick.
Hell no.
That makes no sense. I'm totally against taking people's credit. That seems like some really hoe-ass shit to do.
Especially that shit. He was a 6th-round draft pick. He rode the bench for 2 years at Michigan. Nobody thought he'd ever be anything. But he wakes up at 5 in the morning every day, and he works, and he studies, and he got better and better and better. He earned it.
Yeah,
It's a
that was nice. Man, like I watched the documentary, and the coach even said he wasn't even the best at anything he did. It's just nice how he just rose to where he is now.
Exactly right. Yeah, he's just considered a mediocre quarterback that wouldn't go anywhere, but he just worked his ass off. That's a, classic American success story.
Handle it, Crimson.
So is your brother still thinking about joining the army?
Yeah. We've been hitting the gym pretty good. Pretty serious. Well, we've been hitting our own times, but he wants to go today, but I already went, so I'm gonna see if he wants to go tomorrow.
You're still not... Well, you have a gym at the apartments, right?
Yeah, it's close.
Oh, but where do you guys work out?
Planet Fitness is up the street, but I think I'm gonna close that and go to one a little further away called Crunch. Because I don't like Planet Fitness got like
That's UNSC gear.
I don't like that.
What's it doing here?
Weights that are not like bounded by machines, like free weights.
Yeah, Planet Fitness is unique. Don't they have donuts at the fucking door as you come in?
Say what?
Isn't Planet Fitness the gym that literally has donuts on your way in the door?
I don't know. Ours don't.
Maybe they used to before the pandemic. Planet Fitness is like a super smart business property, but at the same time it's bullshit. It's all about like making working out not seem like working out. Like you went to the gym, that's what it's about. Not so much the workout. Did you go to the gym?
Yeah, we were there. It was nice. I like their shit, and then it's like, I don't know. I don't like the machine. That's the only thing about it. I dislike the machine. I need to, because I can do a bunch of stuff without having to run to like 9 different machines and do 9 different workouts. Get me some bar or something, and I'm good.
Sniper!
I'm still seeing targets down there.
Did you are you guys on like a program, or are you just guys going in there and hitting the weights?
Hitting the weights. We doing our old football team.
Uh-huh.
Or at least I am. Where it's like
A pyramid program, or
it's like you figure out your max and you slowly build up on that. Like in terms of like you do 10 of what you can, like increase the weight but do less reps, and then you increase it again and try to do as many as you can with that. And then like the next week you do this for like a week, and then the next week you add up on it, and then you just keep going from there. And like it'll slowly build up your, I don't know how to work, but it slowly build up your strength and shit.
yeah, I think they call
Really
that pyramid
nice.
scheme. But are you losing weight too while you're at it?
Yeah, I mean, I only I would hope I'm losing weight. I'm not gonna like challenge. Like I weighed myself. I'm not gonna weigh myself until at the end.
Yeah.
Commander Palmer, there's a comm relay near
Then I'll weigh
Crimson's
myself
position.
again and see
Could
where
be
I'm
worth a look.
Are you mixing some cardio in there and some diet changes?
Yeah, diet changes all the like diet completely, and then cardio. Yeah, I run 2 miles a day on the treadmill.
Wow.
It's been killing me.
Those diet changes, though, that'll make a huge difference.
Yeah, definitely.
Change that up, everything starts changing.
I've been giving my mom some money. Like when I get paid, I'm gonna give her $200 so she can make some home cooked meals and shit. And then she just like make some good meals for me, wrap it up, and I eat on it for a week until I need the next thing.
Just taking sugar and pop out of the diet. Shred weight.
Man, I haven't had any of that since I started.
That stuff, man, it's tasty, but it can be cancer.
But it's also fucking, it's hard to fucking, like, look at that shit.
Oh, go diet, man. You gotta stay sane.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with diet pop.
I've been looking at the fucking, nah, I don't want no diet pop. Fuck that.
Yeah?
I'm just not doing pop at all.
How about, well, sometimes you gotta give yourself little things to stay sane. I know that from bodybuilding. You do it for months and then years, it's like, alright, you gotta not sweat little things, because it's fucking lifestyle. It's not just a short-term fix, you know. Yeah, they do. My grandma said something really wise one time. She's completely right, you know, that, like, being in shape is not, like, a temporary thing. It's literally your whole life. You have to do it your whole life. That's what it looks like.
Oh, yeah. My goal is not to look like some or anything like that. I'm trying to, like, have it every now and then. Like, just, then you don't want to, it's like, you don't want to cut yourself off from my game.
Right.
Once you finally get a taste of that, it's go crazy.
What have we got, Roland? Standard Covey
Yeah,
encryption.
and it makes the temptations worse, honestly. It's like, oh, I can't have that, I can't have that. Almost makes you want it more.
With me, it's just like, alright, I'll have a
Awesome.
can of pop
I'll
at the
transmit a worm into the
Well, not
Covey
the
system
year.
through
At the end of this
Crimson's
month,
short range.
I'll reward myself with a can of pop.
And we're in business.
Good find.
I try to
That's
limit
everything
myself
we get
to a
Infinity
can a
Command.
week.
Right
It's like
through
a
that
special
door,
dinner,
Crimson.
I'm gonna have some Coke. What's your favorite pop?
Yeah. Root beer.
Bad guys inbound.
Yo, oh my Joffrey! What up, Raphael? Thanks for being here, man. Raphael's a really smart guy. He's hard working, really funny, doing a lot of really interesting stuff right now, YouTube-wise. Oh, Rust, back on the Rust grind. You find a server?
Crimson, release the firmware lock for Roland.
My aim is so bad right now. Just editing videos. There we go. Oh, oh. What were you streaming solo? Oh, ooh, he got me good.
Oh, there are guns in spawn? Why the fuck would they do that?
So, in other words, you're pretty serious about this army thing at this point.
Well, more about working out. I don't know, we'll see.
Well, I bet. Oh shit, lag. I think. Once you lose weight, I bet they'll fucking take you in the cops corps right now. I know you went to college for it. Yet I think we froze. Oh no, we didn't freeze. Oh shit, there we go. Are you still in here, Tara? Hello? Oh, I think he's lagging out. I'd be on that snow. We probably got, I'd say every bit of 6 to 8 inches last night. Hey, that's what she said, but snow-wise, got a good little snow. Anyone I play with on Rust usually lasts one day. People aren't ready for the grind. It's easy. Isn't Rust, like, doesn't Rust have servers that feel like BR servers, though? Like, it's not super long-term. You can kind of get up to speed fast. I don't know much about Rust. There's one YouTuber I watch. You probably watch him, too, because he's super popular. It just seems like he knocks that shit out in an afternoon.
Work your magic.
Gets, like, an AK. He'll find a toxic clan, and he'll, like, kill them and attack them, and he'll just get all their shit, and they'll just be done.
Installed. Oh, look at that. Detailed troop movements.
So what are the diff... I know that Rust is super popular right now. It's like, what? This big stream server?
One last target, Miller.
Marking
What's
it
this
now.
Tyrell's here? All the big streamers are on it. Blueprint, Stevie, Frost. Oh god, I'd have to look at it, man. He does like animate his thumbnails are like little drawings of what he accomplished. Pick me. Oops. Okay. As in, it kicked you? Oh, the game did. Oh. I just invite you back in. Or invite it to the game. Let's see if it just jumps you in. That'd be cool. That went well. Do you know how little that narrows it down? I guess not a lot. I'll have to look it up, man. It's playing the game right now. I'll look it up after we do this chapter. Our most likely path towards somewhat consistency, having some consistency, guys, is 2 to 3 streams a week until things calm down with the homeschool and the pandemic. My nephew's been spending the whole weekend here. Got to start working somehow. I mean, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, he's here. Which is good, but obviously we don't stream. And we homeschool Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and the days usually go late. So those have almost, like, left the equation. But this day and Thursday are usually the most clear. This, again, things are getting better out there. How the hell did we get up there? Oh, yeah, over here. Even though you promised Ark and never did. Never say never. We're not done yet. We just got back to things. Once we get back into the flow and start, you know, getting good hours in again, hopefully we can start getting some of these projects in line. I hope, man. I'm still motivated. Didn't work. All right, let me just try to bust this out super fast, I suppose, so that we don't lose our checkpoint. Just this chapter. Oh yeah, there's abilities. How do I use those again? X. No, Tuesday and Thursday look like the best. I'm thinking maybe Fridays because they don't usually have a lot of schoolwork, or maybe Saturdays. It's not a guarantee that he stays on Sundays anymore, though. So also Sunday might. I'm just gonna try to hit 2 or 3 days a week. Hopefully, sometimes when it's a school day, things will go smoothly. And if my sister is home by like 5 or 6, we'll stream. But she's been getting home like 7, 8. We're injecting a lot of people. I think you know that President Biden's goal is 100 million injections in 100 days. So she's a part of that. Being the head nurse on our COVID team here in my county. But things are improving. I think we passed the threshold where there's more people vaccinated now than sick in the U.S. Obviously, it's not going to be the end of the pandemic, but it's going to make a massive difference. Right underneath me. Fuck. Try to work fast. This has got to be almost done, Tyrell. Oh, that was terrible. Doesn't really boost very far. I mean, I have like tons of ideas, Rafi. I'm sure you do too. I think you know what it's like. I've got 2 projects that are making good strides. The Connect one's going to be this. It'll be this spring now because that thing sucks. But I've got a really cool Wii project that I've been making big progress on. And hopefully we'll continue that, and then we're going to get to try that out. I'm really excited for it. It's really going to open our options. There's no lack of ideas or content to make. It's just getting in here and having the time to really focus and do it. We're just making dinner. Sweet. Sounds good. Gotta check out Miss Parker's tattoo. Tyrell and Raphael.
Installing the worm. That's not good.
Explain.
The whole system went into lockdown, and they're sending in reinforcements. Roland, get the
Mr. Anderson.
Crimson, prep for incoming.
I'm gonna die a bunch here. I just wish I could come just a little bit further up.
Phantom on approach.
I'm gonna die on my way up there. Good God. You still don't have the Halo health bar. Oh, I'm stuck on a corner. Okay, that thing sucks though, dude. That just does not go very far. Much distance between me and him. I wonder if these are equal in strength. Feels like the DRM is a little stronger. Okay, just stand there. Continue, please. It's gonna bust this guy out. And bust a nut here. What the hell? There was a secret path the whole time. Okay, that guy took a lot of ammo. Wish this active camo was like just lasted a little longer. Who fucking sees me? Who saw me? What the shit? Supposed to be freaking invis. 3 more. No, 3 more deaths. That's my goal. Wait. What did Halo? Oh my god! Forgot that there's limited sprint in Halo 4. That just feels wrong. I can run longer than that. Fuck. The F-bomb's coming fast today. Fast. Fast and easy. Okay, there's 1 death. The goal was 3. Choose your path, warrior. Meet the enemy in holy, fine crucible. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. We lost our invis too. Fucking just die. One of you just die. Oh, good Lord Almighty. Good golly, Miss Molly. At least that asshole must die. Stick. Nope, no stick. Whatever. I'm alive. Gave myself 3 deaths. We're still on, what, 1? 1. Okay. My muscle memory for shooters is all on Apex anymore. Oh, we did it. We did it in 1.
The lockdown is controlled by two
Even though it was
terminals.
slow and painful.
Disabling them should let me back in.
Should or will?
A 90% chance of will.
I'll take it. Crimson, destroy those terminals and take out any Covenant resistance in the way.
Forward. It's always circle back.
Drop pod
They do this a
incoming.
lot in these ops. There's a tiny little circular area. Gonna go round and round and round and round. Because we have to use the next section as an entirely new chapter. Just backtrack a lot. Small area. Don't really move forward. Very few of these, like 3 or 4, and they've always been the best ones. You actually like advance through a level. But in a way, I think Destiny looked at this Halo 4 ops and was like, hey, all these strikes. Oh, you have to neutralize, as in destroy.
Murphy.
Ah.
I'm trying to keep coveys off you, but one slip through. Heads up. Thanks, Murphy.
Puppies.
Crimson, don't forget you might have something useful in that
Dylan,
UNSC gear
you
the coveys
son
left
of a bitch. The unlimited rocket launcher is our one oasis in this desert of pain. Oh, it's not as much so infinite now, is it? Gotta be, honestly, how is this thing not dead? It's taken quite a few rockets. Yo, Gorilla! What up, man? Shout out just a minute. You guys gotta check out Gorilla. He's a vet. He's really good at retro games. He's really fun to hang out with. He's super good at State of Decay as well. Up and coming streamer, already at 100 followers. Growing fast, growing fast. Did I not spell it right? I don't think I did. Missed something. I missed the 2 R's. God damn, you freaking elites and ship all at once is just a lot. Yeah, we gotta continue our grind to Halo 6. Comes out this year, supposedly. I think we'd have maybe a release date by now, but we don't. Worth it. Worth on every level. On every single level. There we go. You guys gotta check out Gorilla. Growing fast and deserves it. Walkers.
Be advised, another Banshee in your airspace.
Track! Holy shit, track! How long do you have to be painted? This is the year 3500. Fucking modern military rockets can track instantaneously, and you're telling me in the day and the age that we beat the massive alien cohort, we don't have rockets that can track within 2 seconds? Should be nanotechnology. That shit should go automatically via AI technology. Not require 50 fucking seconds of tracking. Track! Holy shit, and it takes nothing for it to go off target. We have heat-seeking missiles. We had those in the 80s. In Desert Storm, we had rockets that could go down freaking heating ducts and hit their target precisely. In the year 3000, we can't hit a Banshee with a rocket launcher? Gingerly flying, even the freaking Viet Cong can hit our Blackhawks with goddamn rocket-propelled grenades. Thank you. It's gonna get one more kill because I have no shield. And it's gonna take all damn day to track. So it's not only track it, it has to be flying where it can't get off course.
Murphy, Crimson's clear for pickup. On it, Spartan.
We did not deserve to beat the Covenant with technology like this.
Excellent work, Crimson.
There's Sarah. She always walks into
Miller has
camera.
things well in hand. I'm gonna review the data we're pulling down, and I'll be back in touch with you shortly.
Well, that was miserable. Don't tell me there's more. I got more coveys on the way. 15 more banshees. Yeah, a little bit of heat-seeking tech right there. Shit we had in the 70s, but can't use in the year of our Lord at 3,500. Be right back.
Get together on Monday. Is you gonna be here on Monday?
Yeah, well, we'll see. It might have to be Tuesday. Like I say, the homeschool is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and those days are going really late anymore. So we'll see.
Oh, wait, I don't want the camera. Yes.
Okay.
Tag team switchback. You're on Covenant dig detail.
Unless 10 is
We're
shorter
sending
than
you
the others, but
coordinates
I'm
now.
betting
Acknowledge,
it's not.
Trevor. Crimson, your job is to take out these Covey plasma stockpiles. Lots of explosions. Should be good fun.
Over there, 6.
We're at 6, yeah. We're more than halfway through 6.
I don't know. I think we might not even get to I think we might. I'm saying we probably get to
Weapons
8.
hot.
We get to 8. That'd be good. That would definitely be Monday we can knock it out, because that's 2.
Murphy, you gonna be okay up there? Yeah.
But if we make it to like
Here. More than enough
9
around.
and it's like 1 a.m., maybe it's worth pushing through.
Crimson, take that hill.
We'll just see. I'm glad there's not a season 2 now. That was probably disappointing for Halo 4 fans back in the day, but I'm officially glad it doesn't exist.
Keep an eye out.
They're just getting... I mean, the environments are neat, but man, these things get repetitive. They're just like the same thing. Here's a bunch of freaking Covenant. Good luck. There's some story, but not as like not enough to sustain it.
First plasma stockpile located and marked.
A lot of you awoke in the hive. Did you end up doing the Destiny 1 raids with Ashton on Monday?
No, no one messaged me up there. Not that I would have got a hold of him. I would have sent him.
Be advised, Crimson. Those plasma stockpiles are volatile stuff.
Say you were so tired
It's gonna be.
from what, working out?
Not exactly subtle, Crimson, but you get the job done. Now let's do it a few
My
more
dumb ass.
times.
Well, I got off work and I worked out a little. What a little too hard.
Commander, there's UNSC
Like burnt
inventory
all the
transponders
energy
near
I had.
Crimson's position.
It's done.
Really?
Yeah.
Went home, fell asleep,
Let's
and
take a
woke
look.
up at like it was like 10 o'clock at night.
I don't even have Destiny 1 on my Xbox. I'll have to install it if we're actually going to do that.
Crimson, I'd appreciate if you taught the Coveys at our toys
it on
don't
your
belong
Xbox?
to them.
What am I rather
Damn,
just updated all my.
that's dedication. You left it on there.
Let's get a proper inventory.
Well, yeah, I had no reason to uninstall it. I got
Crimson,
the
stay
terabyte
near
hard
the
drive.
crate so I can use your armor's sensors to collect data.
Yeah, got it.
Don't you have Game Pass, though?
Yeah, I got it.
I've got, like, honestly, 2 terabytes of games on my Xbox right now because of Game Pass.
Well, what I used to do is I get them and then I like the game freeze and shit.
Crimson, stop moving around
Yeah.
so much. You're screwing
Gotta
up
get
the
'em in.
scans. Yep,
What you
that's
don't want these guns?
UNSC
You
gear,
trying to
all
take
right.
our guns and shit. I bomb, get off the game pad.
I've traced an override system for the doors to the central structure.
Like
Marking it
gold,
for Crimson.
You know, when you get the free game and shit. I would download a bunch of them and then uninstall them. That way I have them.
I think they finally made it because people complained because Xbox Live Gold was going to go up that you no longer have to actually grab them anymore. They're just automatically in your... You automatically own them and they don't go away once your live expires, which is kind of fucky. I knew you had to claim them, but I didn't know that they disappeared if your live disappeared. I thought you actually owned them.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't.
I think that they changed that because there was a huge backlash when live was going to cost $60 or something. But
Well,
the
I
fact
guess it's,
it
when I
existed.
have gold, I just get them. I can have them.
Right. I mean, shit, it's free games, but I guess not quite as much as what was initially understood.
You got it.
First one? Oh, this is a lot of tanks.
This nigga got out of the damn thing. Wow.
There's gotta be some power weapons around here. Yeah, I made a lot of leftovers trying to increase my calories, so I hate cooking so often. Save a lot of money cutting the fast food out. Cooking like that. You're trying to gain some weight, Gorilla? Are you gonna steal that? Nice.
I'm getting rid of that. We got
Wait.
one over there. That dude got out of it.
Is it good?
One over here, yeah, he got out of it.
I like to feel how 210 feels. How tall are you, Gorilla? I'm gonna die. Bunch of them came out over where I was. I took one with me. Just bomb it over there. You'll kill like 5, 6 of them easy. Wait, oh, I'm in the damn thing. I'm like 5'10". Oh, you're pretty big. I've been just trying to lose weight personally. I wrestled 150 in high school, and I think I just want to get skinny again. I've been 200 pounds for like 3 years, and it's nice to have some ass behind you when you're working, or... Hey, that's what it is, right? You have some ass behind you. If you're doing any kind of like construction work or plumbing work or anything that involves your body, having some weight is super helpful. Just slam into stuff. Sometimes it'll go. But at the same time, because of heart health, I probably want to get down to like 160, 170. I'd be actually happy with 180 and just stay there.
I'm cool with it. When we get in, we gotta go back the other way.
What's your goal weight?
200.
200? But you're 5'10" as well?
5'9". But same thing.
How much are you? I'm probably 200 pounds, and I'm like 5'8". But I'm not fat. I mean, I carry muscle and stuff, but... I mean, I got a little bit of a belly. That's just healthy. Not fucking bodybuilding or anything right now. Not trying to shred myself up. I just want to be able to run. I don't feel like I'm in good shape to run. Shit, it's waffly. My natural weight is like 185. I bet you're lean and mean at 185. Waffly! How you and your face and your tummy? Waffly, how the hell are you? What's going on with the fires? You guys got to check out Kay Waffly. She's a true leader. Inspiration here on this platform. She has a very loyal community because she is loyal to them. She's a true leader, extremely entertaining. I guarantee you, I promise you, I swear to you. I think I did. Go to her stream. You will laugh. You will laugh. You will smile. You will cry. Okay, Waffle. Oh, sorry. You've continued to fight the war, and you've continued to fight the resistance, and you have become stage 28, more human than a human, nearly killing Wilsa over 2 years, 4 months. You are a beast. Thank you very, very much. One more thing. You guys got to remember this. This is very important. The most important thing I can tell you about K Waffle. Very, very important. Keep it in mind, always. Waffle is the best Aussie. How the hell are you, Waffle? Been too long, Kayla. Fires are out, thank fuck. Yeah, no doubt. I was worried about you. Sir, are you back home, and is your home safe? 185, I look and feel exactly the same, unfortunately.
That's all the plasma stockpiles.
Hence the weight gain.
Out in the open.
So what are you eating,
Excellent
then?
job, everyone.
Snipers!
Find some cover. Neutralize all targets.
Thanks a lot for being here, Waffly. 40 pounds. Good on you. Well done, Waffly. Big congrats. That's huge. And so beyond the fires, how's Haley? How's the stream? How's the boyfriend and so on and so forth? What are the what-ofs and the wherefores? Australia was having wildfires again. I guess like California, it's like a seasonal. Thank you. Of course, thank you. Thanks a lot for being here. Thankful and grateful for that resub. It means a lot. Thank you very much. Big congrats on the 40. Putting in work. I'm just gonna push up the sill. Hell with it. I'll sacrifice my life for ire. My life for ire. Oh, I'm out of pistols. I do not like this Snoop. What the hell?
Miller,
Sniper.
mop up the last of the ground forces. Then let's see if they've hidden anything inside that central structure.
You got it, Commander.
Today was good. Good. Glad Halo's has started. Stream is good. Gotta go do that in just a minute. Schedule has been shifted. Okay, sounds good. I bet things are growing steady and sure. It seems like you've been having a lot of fun. But I saw you was letting me to come say hello, Mr. Streams, dude. I've missed you. I've missed you. And thanks a lot for posting the Discord. That all those hours you put in. That's nuts. It's impressive, Kayla. I've missed you. It's great to see you. I hope you have a great
Where the fuck
stream.
he come from?
Favorite streamer. You as well. And you as well, Kayla.
There's movement.
Glad school is back in session and you're safe. What the hell? How'd you get up in the pipe?
Press the button and it shot me up.
Oh. Oh my god!
Invisible.
Setting a waypoint.
Executed his punk ass. Let him know who's boss.
You're a slow and steady guy. I'm a
Structure's open.
wham bam.
Strange. When the structure opened, Crimson's sensors were...
Spit it out.
Dude, Crimson.
Everything's fine
What the
now.
fuck is out there spawning?
The phone call was coming from the house the whole time. That's what this is. You've awoken the Hive simulator. That's what these ops are.
Ordnance inbound on Crimson's position now.
Better lurk, do my thing. Have a great stream, K Waffly. Have a great stream. You guys gotta go check out K Waffly, twitch.tv/K Waffler. Seriously, he'll make you laugh and smile. I promise it. I promise you this. He's really good, really wholesome, really talented. You have a good night. You have a great night. Wonderful night. You have a wonderful stream. A great stream. A tremendous stream.
They got in our fucking race. They got in our, of course they got in our race.
Great stream and a good stream. See you, Waffly.
For a few seconds, this place was Armageddon.
So you hitting the weights while you're doing it, Gorilla?
Bitch.
I've made a mistake.
Oh, you dropped down.
Man, this thing hits really hard.
Phantom approach.
Alright, the big guys are down. That thing will cut right through their armor. That's impressive. Hey, that's what I'm talking about, year 3500 technology right there. All the damn guns should work. We beat the Covenant. Damn. We should be well ahead of them by now. Why is our technology just static?
Shit, technically we only beat them with the help of the elites, honestly.
Still, you'd think all these years later we'd have the tech. And this is Master Chief's return. What has it been, like 50 years or something since he's been around? It's been a minute. Oh, God.
It's been a while.
And everything has gotten worse. The Spartans are worse. The guns are the fucking same.
Well, I mean, that's because they want to go against Dr. Hall. You know, people want to be like, we have ours instead of with a code. You know, make money off of have our own army, personal army.
Miller, let's see if they've hidden anything inside inside that central structure.
The book
You
I
got it,
read,
Commander.
well, it's a series. I finished it finally up beginning
of
of
which-
this year. What's
I
up?
found out there's 16 Spartans left. Spartan 2s left.
16?
Yes.
There was only 2, Chief and Kelly.
More Covenant.
Check your corners,
The
folks.
red Spartan from the Pillar of Autumn.
Oh, no. That shit got his whole blue team. At that point, there's 4 of them at that point.
Oh. So, well, who are the 16 Spartan 2s?
Well, I don't know all 16 of them. I do know there's another 4 main team of Spartan 2s that are alive. They're actually, the Covenant actually pissed them. Well, the elites are. Even after the war broke out, they destroyed the elite home. Not one of their worlds. They did.
Covenant destroyed an elite homeworld?
No. Spartan states.
Oh. Oh, shit. Were they not informed that there was an alliance?
Yeah, they were not informed. They
Wendigo.
That's one of them. Like, we're sending you out here. Do as much damage as you can. There is no contact from us or anything.
Commander, I found the
So,
location of that mysterious
yeah,
meeting.
A Splinter Cell
War
operation.
Point for Crimson.
Yeah. After the war ended, they still like they made a goal before they died. They wanted to destroy the whole planet. Like
Tell
one
me
of
that's
their
not what I think
planets,
it
and
is.
they
A
blew up their
stockpile of stolen UNSC
Wow.
one of the elite's planets. They couldn't get their
Miller,
main
send down a
homeworld,
disposal
they got-
team.
No need. Those
So how-
people had their warheads stripped.
Isn't the human elite alliance pretty shaky anyway?
Switch back to infinity.
somewhat. The arbiters
Like,
part-
humans don't forgive them, and elites don't really want to deal with
Countering
humans
massive
anyway.
resistance. Request
Well, the elites
backup.
want to the least. Well, humans.
Crimson,
It's the
you're
human
the
problem.
closest
The
responder.
elites don't get no
Follow
fuck
and
about
help
it.
switch back.
They always felt like the humans were very. They respected humans more than they respected almost anybody else in their stuff.
Oh shit, Waffly's doing... That makes sense. Waffly's doing Apex Legends. I might hit 2,500 calories a day. I eat the same thing every day except for dinner. Oatmeal in the morning, peanut butter, honey sandwich. Oh, you eat healthy. Like 3 to 5 hard-boiled
So you
eggs.
doing, like,
A couple hours
one
later,
thing?
dude. Hella allergic
Opposite
to
of
eggs.
me.
Just ground beef or ground turkey. Yeah, you're eating healthy. Snacks of beef jerky, pumpkin seeds, most likely chips. Hitting the weights, but nothing crazy yet. And you walk 3 miles a day, don't you? Waffly became a Apex player. What the hell?
That's what I'm saying. I'm sitting here like, what, how you going before me?
Right.
I'm sitting there.
So
Other elites.
they capture the Spartans and they let them loose.
You get to hunt. They're not gonna kill you. Like, the elites don't do that. They don't kill you while you sleep.
So it
The
was like
Spartans, after they blew up
predators.
The planet, they went into sleep. They went to like cryo sleep, like Master Chief did in End of 3. They were in space. They were just in space. It was gonna be a while. So they went into some sleep in the cryo tubes. And then while they were in those tubes, some elite ships found them and captured them while they were in
Crimson is inbound on Switchback's position, Commander.
and they left them in there and they took them to another planet and hid them hunting them on that planet.
Dalton, little air support,
So they
please.
were pissed.
You got it, Commander.
And then like
The humans were pissed or the elites?
the elites,
Oh.
they're like, go over and destroy the whole planet.
Miller, any luck reaching
Oh,
switchback
yeah.
leader?
I've got a lock on their IFFs.
But the elites
They're
do
near the
respect
harvester,
you.
but
Elites
there's
respect
no
you.
movement
Why?
and no radio contact.
Crimson, track those
But so the
IFFs.
elites capture these 4 Spartans and they just let them loose on a world?
Yeah, he'll try to destroy the armor and everything.
No walking since below 32 degrees and... Oh, you walk with your dogs. That makes so much more sense. So you walk a lot, because I finally started tracking my walk, and it's only 2 miles, and I'm pretty much done at the end of that walk. Like, I'm just sick of walking.
That's a
The
Switchback.
fact that you were doing 3 miles every night is hella impressive.
Record, not even a body.
Irel's running 2 miles a day.
Hold on. I'm doing 2 miles. I'm not running 2 miles straight.
Oh, you're
I'm
jogging,
trying my
walking.
best.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying my best to get it until I can get to like the full sprint 2 miles. Well, not even that, just jog 2 miles. I need to get 2 miles done in under 15 minutes. So that way, if I do decide to do this military thing, that's what I can do.
That makes sense. It's challenging. It's hella challenging to get back into running shape.
Yeah. Breathing hard. Chest hurt. I do feel the difference.
Oh, watch out, grenade. Dogs behind us. Shite. Just a 2 mile walk. Okay, I was gonna say I was thinking about you when I was out on my walk 2 days ago, and I was trying to hit. I hit 20,000 steps. It's my new record, and I was just so sick of walking. And I thought, damn, guy, Gorilla, is doing 3 miles every night. Like 20 minutes. Yeah, running is tough. 20 minutes is a really good time. That's crazy good time. When I was in high school and I ran cross country, my best 5K time was 17 minutes. But again, I was 150 pounds. I'm probably slightly under that. At 200 pounds, I can't make that shit happen anymore. So I'm just trying to... I want to get back into running shape because that always felt the best. Cross country, just running through the woods like a deer. You don't even feel tired. You just fly. I mean, lifting really heavy weights is special. It's satisfying. But there's something that feels like, hey, I could survive the zombie apocalypse and just being able to run.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty bad. It needs to be under like 16 to 30 to pass a PT test. Walking, though? Last night I went out and walked, and you got a ton of snow, wife. Over in the Cincinnati area, you got 8 inches. We're about with you. We probably got 6 to 8, wife. You guys got hit good. I think we're getting hit again tomorrow night, wife. Thanks a lot for being here. But I went out and did my 2-mile walk in the snow yesterday. That was a workout. That added, it felt like 4 or 5 miles. I came back home, pouring sweat, marching through that snow. I wore boots to keep my grip. We probably had every bit of 6 inches of snow on the ground was coming down. It was beautiful. But it was a workout. Keep marching through that stuff. Oh, 33 minutes. Okay, that makes sense. You're talking about running. That makes sense. Yeah, running, that's... Still, I was going to say, you're walking 2 miles. Like, that's a hell of a walking pace. I hate that these guys can survive a stick. Looks great. Love the snow. I also love the snow. The snow is great so long as you don't have to go out in it. When I was the manager at Pizza Trademark, one time we weren't even able to open the restaurant 2 hours late because we got so much snow. I love the snow, but when you have to go to work early in the morning and it's snowing, that shit's pretty frustrating.
Oh, thank God.
I like it, Pandora. Snow doesn't scare you. Snow's beautiful. I love walking out in the elements.
Speaking of which, I need to look up why. I need to look out why snow would make you go blind.
You stare into it, you get snow blindness, but that's only like if you literally live in the Arctic or some shit.
Yeah, I know. I was wondering why though. That's what I'm gonna look for.
UV light gets reflected by the snow.
I knew it had something inside. I didn't know what it was. Get the fuck out of here! How are you alive?
You guys have snow on the ground in Champaign right now? Welcome back, Miss Parker. Got pizzas. What kind of pizza you get? You better share. Everybody go to Discord and admire Miss Parker's tattoo. And her new nose ring. How's the new job hunt going, Parker? What's your best pizza shop story? Deliver a pizza to a new old lady? Best pizza shop story. Them trying to convince one of the big manager, the district manager, that I was stealing money out of the cash register. And they were like in a cabal against me. And as a manager, you don't even, I know, but this is like the one I got. And it's like, you're not allowed to work the cash register as a manager. That's a rule. It's, you know, you have access to the vault and all that shit. And it's just not something I would do. It was one of my principles, my grandpa told me to make your money honest. That's what I live by, make your money honest. I don't steal. I don't fucking do that. But they were on drugs and shit, and they were actually stealing from the register to, you know, buy pills. And I had to work we were always understaffed. Chronically understaffed to save money. I had to work a shift with all of them. And we got extremely fucking busy. And I was just so angry at the situation. we got this huge rush of people, like 5-10 people waiting on their pizzas. The line's out to the road, and I just grabbed one of the sheet outs, we caught them, and full of pizza dough sauce and all this shit. And I grabbed it like a discus, and I just fucking tossed it as hard as I could up against the wall, and it just slammed, and everything got deathly silent. They had done something that pissed me off. I think they were bitching. Like, you have the guile to bitch while, you know, you've got, now there's an investigation at the store. And of course the investigation went through and came back and I hadn't done anything. And it just shit like that, man. If you ever work in a restaurant, don't become a manager. It's not worth it. Not worth the money, even close. Like, Tyra, you went through shit like that. Remember when they tried to accuse you, like, that girl tried to accuse you of assault?
Yeah. Yep. Pissed me the fuck off.
That shit can ruin a man. I don't...
Yeah.
They want to try to face it like, oh my god, maybe... No, like, that will ruin a guy. It's innocent before proven guilty. All you have to do is make the accusation. If it's true, then that person's a fucking scumbag and he's dealt with. But the idea that all you have to do is make the accusation and they're fucked is just completely unfair.
Yeah, before I even knew nothing about it, I was already being looked at. One of the general managers came to me and told me about it. That's how I found out about it. She told me about it while they were like looking into it.
It's bullshit. It could just ruin a guy.
I was just like, y'all just didn't even ask me.
Wasn't it like, didn't it become really obvious though? Like you didn't even work the shift with her when she said this happened?
No, it was obvious because I was like, wasn't alone with her ever.
Any other signs of switchback?
I was never alone.
Sure the Covenant don't react
You had
very
witnesses.
fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's huge. That's why a lot of people in the business anymore don't do any meetings alone. Call me a dick, but it's true. And that's good. It's good for everybody. It's good for you, and it's good for her. Or if you're a girl, vice versa. National chain or local? It was a chain. It was, I can tell you, it was Little Caesars. I was the doughboy there for a year, and then I became the manager, and I should have always just been the doughboy. I had that down to a science. Little Caesars actually does make their dough in store. And I could whip out so much dough. I could get the whole store stocked with dough in like 5 hours. And it was great. I put my audiobook on. I'd show up at like 5, 6 in the morning. I'd just knock my work out and I'd get out and there was no trouble and I never had to speak to a soul. But I was too efficient. I was so efficient that they're like, you know what? You could be manager. Oh yeah, you know, I've always been a go-getter. Fuck it.
That's how I was after my boss kept nagging me to do. God damn it! Where's the snack? I'm getting tired of being
The one thing I miss about Christie's is any fast food restaurant, I guess you can do this, but you just get to make food. Like every night was a pizza night. Pizza's expensive. When you work at a pizza shop, every day is pizza day. You know, you have some dough that comes out of the oven wrong, or you get a pizza that doesn't go in right. That's your pizza now.
I can't just do my Domino because it came out wrong. Because it looked like they punched.
They punched it?
It looked like it. It looked like they punched my pizza.
What the hell?
And I told them, like, my shit, like, all the cheese and stuff was all over. I told them, like, yeah, you know, this is over. I don't want it. I want another one. They remade it and delivered it. And there's a nice kid that he comes through and everything's real nice. And I asked people, like, you want it back? I was like, no, so he came and I was telling him about it. And I was like, you want the pizza? He was like, shit, I don't get to eat nothing. I'll take it. Gave a whole pizza. He was happy with that.
I love Little Caesars. Can you make a homemade saw? Little Caesars is good when you get it hot and ready. Right when it comes out of the oven, that is a good pizza if you go to a good Little Caesars. I'm with you there.
Oh, they're
right?
pissing me off.
Yeah, these guys are too tanky. It's a problem. I'm glad you say they fix them up for Halo 5. It's It's absolutely too much. Damn, that's tough. I used to live off Little Caesars. Damn, that's tough. Well, I mean, I got out of there.
That'll do. Crimson.
Almost got that new
lay
Alfredo
high.
pizza that has mushrooms, but I didn't get it. What pizza place did you go to, Parker? I got cheese for Carly and chicken garlic for me. Chicken garlic sounds like the shit. That sounds like a great pizza.
You heard nothing about that.
Used to live off Little Caesars. Hey, I can make homemade pizza. Yeah, definitely.
Harvesters
After that,
arriving. You got their attention
there were
already.
many good
Fair
lessons
welcoming party, Crimson.
garnered that made being a manager worth it. A lot of really valuable life experience. Like being a lot more fucking realistic with people. Like if someone is, we would always hire the fucking worst people, the worst. And I had no say in it. I would always try to get them to hire different people, but they, you know, it's always, fast food is all about high turnover. You hire people that you don't think have anything going in their life, and they're going to be in and out of there in 2 months. You'll train them in a day, then they do, you know, they get a paycheck and they leave. We hired this one kid, his name was Casey. He had a warrant out for his arrest in Florida because he had robbed a pawn shop. He was a meth addict, a crystal meth addict. He pulled meth out in the store one time. And he was always drugged to the gills because he had a prescription for methadone, that shit that they give to heroin addicts. This kid was a mess.
Neutralize all
He was maybe
targets.
100 pounds. He always wore a shirt down to his fucking knees, but he was always playing the tough guy. So he was stupid on top of stuff. And you couldn't get anything in him. You were lucky to get a shift out of him. But that guy, they gave full time. That's just how that place worked. And at the end, they hired a guy with a swastika tattoo to his hand. And I told them I would leave. They worked me one shift with that guy, I would leave. I would immediately walk out on them. I would not. I refused. I wanted it in writing that I was against the hire. And that I, you know. It was clearly a prison tattoo. He joined the Aryan Brotherhood while in prison. Okay, you survived. But you gotta get that shit removed as soon as you get out.
Sure it can't be brought
So now
back
you're
to life,
wearing a
Crimson.
symbol of just hate. Just pure fucking hate. So get rid of it. And it was, and of all places on your hand, like the most visible place. But that's who they hired. But needless to say, I was pretty glad when I got out of there. They do that at all fast food places, though. McDonald's is the worst about that.
Enthusiasm, Crimson. I like it.
It's just a way to
Hold
avoid
up.
paying people
Perfect.
very much
Prep
money.
for pickup.
You got it,
Because
Commander.
they don't expect anything.
What is this?
A few more from me.
They're not going to stay long enough to get a pay raise.
Crimson can't handle.
That's the big thing I learned. I mean, some people might think I'm like an asshole because I can be conservative in some things, but it was all learned from Pizza Trademark. You can't just keep giving people chances. The same thing. If you keep giving people the exact same fucking chance without any repercussions to to their bad actions, they'll just keep doing the bad things over and over. There were zero repercussions for Casey being a fucking drug addict and a thief.
How are you alive? I hate
That shit that Tyrell dealt with, where that girl accused him of sexual assault. Like, that's just what trash people do. And they'll throw you away. I swear to God, they don't care because drugs change your brain. And they, of course, it can be changed back, and it's a huge issue, and it's a health crisis in most capacities, but it's still a fucking issue. You can't just sit there and believe them because their brain has been tuned to, I gotta get my fix. That's all that matters. And they'll do anything to do it.
I don't know why they're under this.
I'm still seeing
now you're
targets
above.
down there. Take them out.
These guys are so annoying. What the hell is this Little Caesars? Oh, it's called Appalachia. It's called Appalachia, wife. You know? It's the poor white area. Fucking way below the poverty level. And I love it here. I love the people here. There's so many amazing, tough, good, earnest people. But, you know, the stereotype is also fucking real. That exists here, big time. It's the White Hood. I don't know if you're allowed to say that, but shit, that's what it is. You know, it's poverty driven.
Mop up the last of them.
And they need help. Like, this area does need some help, but we also have to help ourselves. We do get some help. For instance, when I went to college, I could have put on my application Appalachian, and I would have been an ethnic, and I'm considered an ethnic minority because of that. I never did it because I don't believe in that kind of stuff, but it's a thing. You take it home and cook it, Papa Murphy's. I've heard of Papa Murphy's. Do you guys have Papa Murphy's in Illinois, Tyrell?
Yeah.
Is it good?
I don't know.
Take it home and cook it. You know, they have that with like Christie's now, and it's like it's too much work. I bet it's fresh, but at the same time, pizza ovens are different than your home oven. You get this oven at the pizza places. Those fucking perfectly cook them because it's on a conveyor belt. Yo, Bert Nerd, what up, man? Thanks a lot for being here, Bert Nerd. Also, your mom is also your sister. No, I mean, again, it's a class thing. My mom went and got an associate's and worked her ass off for 32 years in a hospital and retired. She's a smart, good woman. And I know you're just joking, but it's when the people are like, but what's bullshit is that there's people in this area that didn't work their ass off like my mom did, but because there's so many entitlements coming their way, they make just as much fucking money and are even safer than she is. As far as the safety net's concerned. Call me an asshole.
Yeah, I think this was before I met you.
Now she's got 3 kids.
Yes.
What is-
3 kids, 3 different guys.
What does Diamond do for a living?
Wait, she's a security guard.
Oh, like you.
The next target for you now.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna be a dynamic cop duo.
This is not a drill.
She don't want to be a cop. She want to be a social worker.
Oh,
Crimson, I'm gonna try and figure out
just kidding. Bruner, we have a Papa Murphy's in Michigan. It's a good pizza night. Is it expensive? I mean, the fact that you have to cook it yourself, do you get the price cheaper? But garlic chicken pizza sounds like the shit.
Says this is the objective, I guess.
Stuff. It's called Papa Murphy's. Take it home. Where the hell is this Little Caesar? Sounds like a Terwary. Right. Went into long hell on that. Oh, it was a rough place, man. It was a rough place, but at the same time, you have to have compassion. Like, another lady I worked with, her name was Lori. She was in her 40s. She was a fucking workhorse. It's clear that she had a lot of struggles in her life with drugs.
Fuck is that?
But at the same time, she was a fucking workhorse. Some of the hardest working people you ever meet. And she was super prideful, or not prideful, but happy, because her daughter was going to be the first kid that she had that had graduated from high school. You know, that humbles you. You realize, wow, I've had a lot of opportunities in my life.
marking the quickest way out of that mess for you, Crimson. Looks like we got lucky you came up behind these shields. Pop the generators and those walls will come right down.
Hold on.
Corn Pop was a bad dude.
Okay. Let's break 1 and
Okay. Are you expecting we get a wave per?
well, I was looking at that wall over there. You look through the wall, you'll see they ready for us.
Shit, we're on 7. Okay, those of you that are joining us for 7 as we continue to bullshit about things that ruined the first recording of 6. We're starting a little late into 7. But, you know, if you watch these episodes all the way through on YouTube, you'd be able to piece it together. The beginning of 7 is at the end of 6. Right? I just spoke to myself because I think I'm the one who watches the episodes. Still, we have them for history. I'm not sure it's been so long, the price I mean. You guys ever eat sugar bears? I'm not sure. I heard you're being bought. Some company that made Time Splitters. Same company? Well, the company that made Time Splitters, it's their owners. I don't think it's actually the Time Splitters company. Otherwise, they would have made Time Splitters. Dude, I don't know what to think about it. I'll be honest with you, wife. New Battleborn. Dude, I would love that. Okay, here's my take on both those things, wife. Battleborn. Battleborn, if the creative people at Gearbox, outside of Mr. Pitchford, get their chance, there will be another Battleborn, regardless of the financial implications. They have a lot of passion for it, and they could do right by it. They could release it for free. They could put it on the Switch. They could put it on the Xbox. They could put it on the PlayStation 5, and PlayStation. They can make it free to play and call it Battleborn 2. They can take what they've got there, take that base, and do all the love that the game needed in that final patch. Simplify some of the graphics so it's less system intensive and runs better, clean up the UI, and give it a go. Give it an honest to God go, because Gearbox has a publishing brand now, and they did buy the IP from 2K. So I'm saying there is some hope. It's not, you know, completely wishful thinking. I hope it's, I don't give it false hope. It's still not likely, but it is possible. When you have the devs, I mean, one of the devs tweeted on Twitter, did a tweet that he would put everything he had into making sure Battleborn lived on in some capacity. I forget what his name was, but you just have these devs. That final team that was on Battleborn during the failed free-to-play launch because it was a demo and nobody understood it, yada, yada, yada. They were so passionate. They wanted to go down with the ship. They were working on it even when they were ordered to go to 3. I think it's one of the things that actually hurt 3 is there was still a sense of, like, shouldn't we be committed to the new IP? And as far as Gearbox being bought, look, there's a guy named Warren Afterkill. He was a part of the Borderlands community at the very beginning. He was a big name in it. And he quit making videos for it, and he just, you know, to be completely, fully honest with you, he's very toxic for the community. He knows his stuff as a content creator. You know, I think he's an alright guy. I'm not really talking shit about him as a person, but he's toxic for the Borderlands community. Because he doesn't do constructive criticism. He just does fuck you and poop jokes, and he thinks this is great. Oh, this is wonderful. Gearbox has been bought. It's not good. It's not good. Because Borderlands is the IP that made them. They did ports, they did Brothers in Arms, you know, but they were a small company that grew to full AAA because of Borderlands. And I think that it's really tough when you change hands with IPs like that. I just don't think they ever really come back right, and sometimes they never come back at all. Speaking of Time Splitters. Time Splitters is a well-reviewed franchise that sold well, that is just done. And that's, you know, that's too bad. Everybody misses out on that, because Time Splitters 2 was great, and I just got a hold of Time Splitters Future Perfect, and I plan to do something on that. And we know that they wanted to do more with it because there was a port that came out here recently. I can't remember the name of it, but within that port, it was made by the Time Splitters people. There was a fully playable version of Time Splitters for the PC in there. Clearly, the devs want to work on it, and that's going to be the power of, like, Battleborn. Is that if the devs get to work on what they want to work on, they love it, you can't take the art out of it. Like, yeah, you can have fucking Halo 6 sponsored by Cheetos like we're about to have and make all kinds of money. But you gotta have somebody knowing what the hell they're doing to make good games. There's a big difference between a shit game that you know is just shoved out and a game that had a lot of love into it. Those, they play different. They're instantly recognizable. They're instantly engaging. There's something different to them. Some ineffable magic in the code. To wax poetic. No, I don't think it's good. I don't think it's good at all. I don't know shit about the company, though. But I know that all the other companies that buy up the other companies, the big corporations, like, you know, it's a whole, it's more than a meme, it's a fact that EA kills companies off. They buy them, that company releases their beloved IP one last time, but the heart is out, the soul is out, and it's one last cash in. It's like when you got clam chowder that sells like gangbusters and you start watering it down. People are going to lose the trust. I think Max is the only IP that they have that's been able to ever return, really, is Sims. Welcome back, Wilso. Thanks for being here. THQ. GHQ. That company that either made gems or ass all the time. Thanks a lot for being here.
We get over here.
Okay. So, as far as it's concerned, I needed to know more about the company, but I'm pretty concerned overall. And I think it's weird I mean, basically the asking price was right. They got it for $1 billion. That tells you how much Gearbox grew. They were $1 billion company now. It was a company that made ports. They did Half-Life episodes in ports. You know, they had their own small AA Brothers in Arms. That's what Borderlands did for them. And I thought we were going to have a quick turnaround on Borderlands 4. It just feels like it's a lot's in the air now. But of all the things being in the air, wife, I will say I do think Battleborn has the most hope. That's odd to say, but it's what I believe. At the same time, remember, this is a business-driven industry. You know, it is an industry, so we can't be too idealistic. Devil May Cry. People hated that there was a Devil May Cry reboot. And they did it strictly because they wanted to simplify the mechanics and get it to the mass market, put it on all the different systems. Shit. Get out of there. Oh. And fans of the franchise, I've never played it, so I don't know, but I do know that they were upset about it because they changed the lead character and he was really unlikable and he looked super dumb, but he was like ultra generic. And the fans themselves thought, you know, that's bullshit. This is terrible. Well, that game sold like gangbusters. The whole Diablo thing where people are like, is this some kind of out-of-season
Where the fuck are these grunts spawning?
April Fool's joke because of mobile? Dude, the thing about mobile is that there's so many more of them out there. That's the thing. If you want, that's why console gets honestly neglected in a lot of cases. There's so many more people on your fucking on the phone, and the phones are so good anymore that I'm working on it. There's just not. Don't want my Mac to blow up. Which, speaking of, it's like the Wii. The Wii had some really great first-party games. I've been doing a big deep dive into the Wii here lately. And, you know, Zelda Skyward Sword, obviously Twilight Princess. All the first-party games were really good. And there's a lot of hidden gems on there that I'd like to bring to the stream. None of those sold well. You know what sold well was Wii Sports and Wii Play. Like, yeah, you captured the casual market, but it's the business in a nutshell. We love, the thing is, thank God, is that our section of the gaming demographic, the so-called core gamers, we do have a place, and it turns out a very valuable place. When Wii sold themselves out to go casual market, the Wii U failed because of it. Because the core market doesn't move to the next system. I got my Wii, I'm good. It sits in a corner. Whereas Xbox and PlayStation had completely cornered that market. That's the market also that has a huge impact on software sales from year to year. We're the ones who still pre-order games. We're the ones who buy new consoles. We're the ones who will buy DLC. So that's what companies have to watch out for. Is it's like, yeah, I can make a whole bunch of money if I go mobile, but 5 years from now I don't have a customer base. This thing's gonna blow up. If new Battleborn and Time Splitters comes out, it was worth it. A great block version of Time Splitters with loot would be nuts. That would be amazing. I agree with you, wife. That would be amazing. Time Splitters was so fun. I remember I stayed with my brother when he was in college, and I had my Xbox with me, and I had Time Splitters. He had class at like 6 in the morning, and I had school the next day. We had to wake up early because my brother lived 2 hours. We lived 2 hours from my brother's college, so we were going to get up at like 5 and drive. My dad, in this case, of course, I was in elementary school too. Good job, Tyrell. And we ended up playing Time Splitters until we had to leave in the morning. Just kept doing missions, doing those different challenges. Just such a good game. I spent countless hours on the level maker of Time Splitters, trying to remake my favorite movies into Time Splitters levels. I used to love that thing. That thing is strong. Are we supposed to leave, Tyrell? What's happening? Oh, here it is. I wish we got vehicles more often. That'd make these more fun.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna get a tank.
Ships are inbound on Infinity. How fast do you think you can get here?
Yo, can you play Red Steel 2? Favorite Wii game? I got it. I got it. Like I say, off stream, I have been busy. And in fact,